You know what drives me crazy about the medical system? That there are still, to this day, two things that are heavily pushed upon people who hurt themselves. The first being rest. Rest across the board. Now, unless you have sustained a serious traumatic injury or have had undergone surgery, and I'm talking about undergone surgery like yesterday, and what I mean by serious injury, I don't mean disc herniations, no. I don't mean a slight muscle tear, no. I mean like a serious ligament tear, a serious bone fracture, a serious muscle tear, right? Those are serious issues, which there is some nuance to what you should do in terms of rehab. But a disc herniation, right, or when you blow your back out, right, that is not an opportunity where you should stop moving. That's a complete opposite of what you want to be doing. Even with meniscus tears. Meniscus tears is another example where you don't want to just stop movement and rest and do nothing else. That is a wrong protocol. Because typically when you follow this protocol, you are going to further stiffen the joint and actually continue to support pain in the knee, continue to support swelling, and actually further your immobility and increase time. You're increasing the time it's going to take to get over this injury. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go out and jump around and do everything. No, you can have greater movement for your particular situation at the particular time, but to eliminate all movement is crazy. To rest and ice and compress and elevate as a sole advice is crazy. And the second thing that's being pushed constantly is this need for, oh, you have a meniscus tear, time for surgery. You have a disc herniation, oh, we gotta consider surgery. You have pain that in your back that's lasting longer than a couple of years or 6 months, surgery. Yo, chill. God damn, you don't need surgery for so many things. I can't tell you how many patients have walked in my doors with shoulders, with knees, with hips, even with labral tears, with arthritis in the hip, with arthritis in the knees, arthritis in their spine, and they did not need surgery, but they were told they did, but they didn't. And I know they didn't because we were able to eliminate pain and they were able to get back to doing the things that they enjoy. So, yeah. It is so rare to find a doctor who doesn't want to operate, and when you do, you should hold on to them for dear life. So, to recap, 1 is the constant rest after any kind of injury, just rest, stop doing everything. And 2 is a constant recommendation for surgery when the person doesn't need it.